guys, welcome to Skin Deep 101. It's your girl Renee, and today we're going to be discussing the best drugstore products for oily and acne prone skin. But before I get into today's video, let me just pause to say thank you all for the love and support. It has been overwhelming. I've been getting a lot of comments and DMs from you guys saying that you love the channel, you love the videos, they've been helping you, and so I just say thank you for joining me here, and I really hope more persons can benefit from this platform. So don't forget to share and subscribe and tell your friends about Skin Deep so that they too can benefit from our channel. Alright, so I did a video last week on the best drugstore products for dry skin, and so I am going now to oily and acne prone skin. And I find that some persons may be oily but not necessarily have acne, but that's very rare. If you're oily, more than likely you also have acne, and that is because our skin produces excess sebum, which is a waxy oily substance which actually helps to protect and hydrate the skin. So having oily skin is actually not the worst thing. It does have its benefits, but we have to try and maintain a balance because too much of it is also not good. Right, so we're going to be discussing some products that we can use to create that balance, from cleansers to toners to moisturizers. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so as is customary, I begin with my cleanser, but before I get into those, I like to educate persons on things they need to look out for when they're buying products for any skin type. Right, so if you're oily and acne prone, there are a couple things you need to look for on those products. First of all, it needs to be oil free. We're already producing excess oil, so we don't need any more products to add to that. Right, so your products need to be oil free. They need to be non-comedogenic, which means that they won't clog your pores, and they also need to be fragrance free because those have the potential to irritate the skin. So ensure all your products say those things. Alright, so I'm going to begin with my favorite cleanser at the moment. That's the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. Yes, this has it all. Right? It has benzoyl peroxide, and that's another thing I like for my users to be aware of. If you have acne prone skin, it makes sense to get something with the acne medication. So this one has benzoyl peroxide, which, as you know, is my favorite acne medication in any product. So this is definitely one to consider. It clears pimples, blackheads, and that's also something that we struggle with, and it helps prevent new acne and allows the skin to heal, and this is definitely something I can prove. It definitely helps to prevent new acne. I haven't had any major breakout in weeks. I do get a pimple here and there, but nothing to, you know, cry over. It really has cleared up my skin nicely, and so I definitely love this one from CeraVe. My next cleanser is the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash, and this one has salicylic acid, and that's also another acne medication, and this one is really good as well, the pink grapefruit one. There's also the plain one, same oil-free acne wash, but it doesn't have pink grapefruit. So this one is also a good option for those who may have a preference for salicylic acid as their acne medication. The other cleanser I strongly recommend is from Cetaphil. As you guys know, I'm also a big Cetaphil fan because I have seen this product work on people. It has worked on my son, and so I love Cetaphil. This daily facial cleanser is for normal to oily skin, so it's going to remove the excess oil without drying, and that's something that's very important, guys. Even though we have this excess oil and we don't want the oil, we still can't strip our skin of its natural moisture, right? So it's important that you get products that is not going to cleanse to the point where it over dries or dries out the skin. So this is also a really good option for oily skin. My last cleanser is another Cetaphil product, and it's the Cetaphil Pro Dermacontrol Oil Removing Foam Wash. And this product I'm also using at the moment with the CeraVe. It's just excellent. When I use this cleanser, it really does not dry out the skin, but it really removes all the dirt and the oil, and so I use this mainly in the night, and I use my CeraVe cleanser in the morning. Alright, so but by the way, this one doesn't have any acne medication in it, so this is really for persons who struggle with, you know, a lot of oil but they don't necessarily have breakouts and acne. This is a good one for you. Alright, so that's it for cleansers, guys. I'm going to be moving now to toners. Alright guys, before I get into my toners, another cleanser worth mentioning is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I don't have it with me today, and that is why I always forget to mention them. It's an excellent foaming cleanser. Foaming cleansers are the best for oily skin because they really help to remove the dirt and the oil. So that one is also another option for you to try. Alright, so my toner is the same that I recommended for the best products for the persons who have dry skin. It's the alcohol-free toner. Alcohol in products have the potential to irritate and dry out the skin, so this is the only toner I'm recommending in drugstores or from the drugstore. That's the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. It won't strip your skin of its natural moisture. This is the one I use, so this is the toner you should get if you have oily skin. Alright, so I'll be moving next to moisturizers, and there are some key things you need to note about moisturizers. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so time to discuss moisturizers, sorry, and if it's one thing I know I struggle with, is trying to convince somebody with oily skin to moisturize. People believe that because they're oily they should moisturize because hello, all this oil, why do I need to be adding more oil? But moisturizing isn't adding oil. When you don't moisturize, what your skin does is to react because it's not getting the hydration it needs by producing more oil. So you're actually, it's actually giving the opposite effect when you're not moisturizing. So please note, you have to moisturize your skin to give it the necessary hydration it needs. So stop not moisturizing, guys. Alright, please just take my word for it. What you have to do is just find oil-free moisturizers or products that can help us to mattify the skin or to control the shine. So I normally use a primer, a mattifying primer, to help keep down the shine, but I still have to moisturize. Alright, so my first two products I'm going to be recommending today are the CeraVe AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, also the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, and these two are just some bad products, in a good way that is. The AM lotion contains zinc oxide. I don't know what's happening to me today, please forgive me. Zinc oxide, 6.3%, and that's a very important ingredient in sunscreen. It's very good for the skin. Most importantly, it has sunscreen in it, and you guys know I'm a big advocate for that, because if you start a skincare regime and you're not protecting your skin from the sun, you're almost wasting your time. So please ensure you either use a moisturizer with sunscreen, or if you're moisturizing alone, ensure you get a sunscreen afterwards. A sunscreen to apply after your moisturizer, that is. The PM one, I use this in the night, and it really is lightweight. I'm not sweating throughout the night, and I don't feel like I have on a ton of product. This one is really excellent. I think I love this one even more than the AM one, but both are really good products that work together, right? So these are your two CeraVe moisturizers. The other CeraVe moisturizer is the ultralight that I also have been promoting. This is just excellent. It gives a matte finish, but not super matte, like you're looking well cool, but it really doesn't add any oil and shine to the skin. It has SPF in it too, so it's just the best option you're gonna get out there. Ultra lightweight. I feel like I have nothing on my skin when I put this on, so this is definitely my favorite moisturizer at the moment, one for you to consider. Alright, the other moisturizer is Cetaphil, and this is the moisturizer to the foam wash. This one is really good as well, really lightweight, and it has SPF, so these are always going to be my favorite because they're giving me the sunscreen I need. So this is also another good option from Cetaphil. The other moisturizer that I used to use long ago, I still use it every now and then, but this one is from Neutrogena, the oil-free acne moisturizer, and this is in the pink grapefruit line. So this is also another good product from Neutrogena. What's excellent about it, it has salicylic acid, that's the acne medication, so it's going to help to prevent breakouts as well. So this one doesn't have the SPF, but I like the fact that it has the salicylic acid. So if you're using this one, you have to use a sunscreen with it. Alright, so I'm going to be wrapping up, giving you my final thoughts on what something you should consider if you have oily and acne prone skin. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, I just want to share with you some general tips you should keep in mind or bear in mind if you have oily and acne prone skin. Number one, do not wash your face with cold water. That is not effective in removing dirt and oil. Use lukewarm water, not hot either, because it can irritate the skin. So lukewarm water, please. When you are drying your face, you pat dry your face. I usually prefer a paper towel, wash rags and towels. If you use them to dry your face, and especially too hard, it is going to send another message to your skin to produce more oil, right? That's going to stimulate the glands, and then you're going to be producing more oil. It also has the potential to house bacteria, and that is recipe for breakouts, right? Another thing you should consider if you have oily skin, again, please remember to moisturize the skin. Find products again that are oil free, non-comedogenic, non-fragrance. Those are all going to be your best bet when shopping for products. Alright guys, so again, oily skin is not the worst thing. We do have more youthful looking skin. Our skin is thicker. We tend to not have sensitive skin. So those are some of the good things about oily skin, right? So if you have any further questions, any comments, any other products that you think are worth mentioning, or other products that I could share with my followers, then let me know guys. Thanks so much for watching.